UN High Commissioner for Human Rights Volker Turk has called on the United States to lift sanctions it imposed on 4 judges at the International Criminal Court after they issued an arrest warrant for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu over the war in Gaza. Turk said the US sanctions are inconsistent with the rule of law and urged Washington to immediately reverse what he described as a deeply troubling step. The Assembly of States parties to the International Criminal Court has condemned the US administration's decision to impose sanctions on 4 ICC judges. In a statement, the Assembly described the sanctions as a regrettable attempt to obstruct the court and its staff from carrying out their independent judicial mandate. The ICC issued arrest warrants in November 2024 for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and former Defense Minister Yoav Gallant over alleged war crimes in Gaza. Slovenia has announced it will press the European Union to act against the application of US sanctions on ICC judges within Europe. The EU member states emphasized the need to defend judicial independence. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen affirmed that the International Criminal Court holds perpetrators of the world's gravest crimes accountable and offers victims a voice. She stressed that the court must be able to operate freely and without political pressure. The European Union has reaffirmed its strong support for the International Criminal Court after the US imposed sanctions on 4 of its judges. The European Commission said Friday the European Union strongly supports the International Criminal Court following US sanctions targeting the 4 ICC judges. The unprecedented move came after the tribunal issued an arrest warrant for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and previously opened a case into alleged US war crimes in Afghanistan. The sanctions mark a significant escalation in Washington's pressure on the court. The ICC and several member states are now calling on the EU to enforce its blocking statute, which prohibits EU companies from complying with US sanctions.